MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Matt Shoemaker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he had the strikeout stuff working. He got 10 strikeouts. It was fun to watch. He pitched deep in the game. Hopefully he'll give us another one of those performances in this game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder, number 22.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Matt, nobody likes to get blown out, but I look at it this way. I'd rather get blown out and say, forget it, boys, it's time to play ball, instead of losing a one-run game and thinking all the things you could have done to win that game. Now you're in a situation, go put some runs up and go take it to them. Forget about it. You can't do nothing about a blowout anyway.
Weather probably not much of a factor for Game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 one more time. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder, Jon Jay.
In now is Jon Jay. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. I'm set with the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Right side. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
John Lester is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
And leading off for the Halos, left fielder, Ken Revere.
Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started. And after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he drives a liner to right center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
That was a quick run right there. Back-to-back pitches, back-to-back hits. A double and a single to drive him in. Uh-oh.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Albert now. His past history against John Lester, 5 for 15. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Cliff Pennington. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's popped up out towards short right field. Baez is there for it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. Angels are out in front, 2-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, 0 for 4.
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him to go down swinging there. Alex Avila becomes the first out of the inning.
Javier Baez.
Javier Baez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jay has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lester gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Addison Russell. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ben Revere.
Line drive to center field, and that'll be a base hit for Revere. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. The Halos lead this one 3-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Jay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Bryant goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
1-1, here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off the
Cliff
fourth inning for the
Pennington.
Angels,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cliff Pennington.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1-1 on its way from Lester. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1 pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
In now, Martin Maldonado as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1, but they lead it 3-0.
Leading out for the Cubs, the catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Popped high in the air. Shoemaker will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So striding in, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Javier Baez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in once again, Ben Revere. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ben Revere.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Angels are out in front, 3-0. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he pops him up back behind second base. Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant is going to get there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Left, Pennington.
Striding in once again, Cliff Pennington. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Runners on the move for second. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready for another shot now, Ketel Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Calhoun rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. The high fastball is in there.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Marte ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got an 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Koji Uehara gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Angels have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as this is grounded foul off to the left. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Off is Simmons. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Digging in now, Ben Revere. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jay has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So striding in, Cameron Maybin is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Uehara is ready. First pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels get just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Angels 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Away to miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Maben is there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Albert Pujols.
Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. 1 strike to Pujols. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His 2nd home run of the series. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. high in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Cliff Pennington. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel
And
Marte.
that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. That gets down. Base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. 1 for the Angels on the home run by Pujols. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Here's Addison Russell. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing to take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ben Zobrist is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that's why you grind out every at-bat. You don't want the game to end on your watch. He gets the base hit, extends it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the way out.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. As a look, now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game. So they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Los Angeles Angels get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.